Thank you for joining me for your October Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I am shuffling the Haunted House Tarot by Sasha Graham for October. Keeping it spooky, and please watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. I'm in my tarot den, the gem den. Let me know what you think of the atmosphere. It's my first time recording here. Cancer, finally on October 2nd, Mercury goes direct at 24 degrees of Virgo in your third house of communication, which is amazing because now there's clarity here and you can be understood. There might have been some misunderstandings or missed messages or mixed messages through September while Mercury was retrograde here, but he'll be going direct through your third and fourth sector, which represents your speech, your thoughts, your environment, and your home life. You might have had some equipment go a little bonkers or tending to home issues that have to do with ventilation or flooring due to the Libran influence regarding air, and Libra or Virgo regarding the earth, the floor, the ground. So this is the month where things can operate more smoothly in your home environment and in how you're communicating with others. There is a full moon on October 9th at 16 degrees of Aries in your 10th house of career. This is conjunct Jupiter, not exactly, but within 12 degrees of Jupiter. And this suggests some closure to a career path in your life, a finality or an awareness of letting go. Jupiter suggests bigger plans for you, and old, outdated concepts in terms of your career just don't apply to you anymore. You might have a bigger focus, Jupiter, meaning expansion, the most expansive and largest planet we have, located near this full moon, could be interpreted that the career is going through big change and you're closing the door to one concept of career and opening another. There's also awareness about a paternal figure in your life because the 10th sector is masculine and has to do with the paternal side of family. And they could possibly have something that they're closing the door on as well that you become aware of around the 9th of October. Both Venus and the Sun shift into the sign of Scorpio on the same day, on the 23rd of October. Venus is there through November 16, and the Sun is always there through November 22nd, but they're working together in your fifth sector of true love, romance, children, and creativity. Cancer is drawn to all things fun, creative, and sports. The fifth house is sports and gambling and athletics and things you do for hobbies and pastimes where pleasure is had. It couldn't be better for Venus to be there in terms of attracting love into your life or a love interest. But working with the Sun, it suggests this is where you're focused on your children, if you have them, on your heart in true love and romance. And Cancer is in love with love from October 23rd through November 22nd, excuse me. You also receive a new moon partial solar eclipse in this same sector of Scorpio on October 25th at 2 degrees of Scorpio. The Sun and the Moon and Venus are all exact at 2 degrees in your fifth house of true love and romance. Okay, if you're single, this is big because it suggests a 6-month period of time that's a catalyst to bring in the fifth house energy, which is dating, attraction, physicality, passion, love. And from October 25th through May 25th of 2023, this eclipse holds water here, literally, because it's in Scorpio. But there's something to this for Cancer. If you're already in a connection, I feel like this easily applies to children, pregnancy, if you're capable and of age and gender. This is huge. It could also be adoption as well. That would take gender out of it and age out of it. So this eclipse brings in a large creative spell, wanting to do things that are intriguing and fun, and hobbies. So Cancer's active. Cancer has a lot of things going on that they are passionate about. And Jupiter also retrogrades deeper into the sign of Pisces on October 28th, which is expanding the ninth sector of education, higher education and certification, and foreign travel. From October 28th through December 21st, Cancers are going to foreign locations and further outside of their own country. The ninth house has to do with global foreign travel and new experiences, and taking the larger trips, educating yourself about culture. The ninth house has to do with knowledge, spirituality, and the metaphysical, and learning and higher education. I think I said that. So as he's here in Pisces, if you want to get a taste of this sector and what it will be like, this transit, check back to the time frame of your life between June of 2021 and May of 2022, because that's when Jupiter was in Pisces. And I'm sure you were doing a lot of this traveling then, but you're inspired to resuscitate that again from October 28th through the winter solstice of December 21st. It's beautiful. You have a lot of time to learn, and that's what your soul or body wants. These sectors feel positive, and they're working together in beautiful ways to expand Cancer's knowledge and possibly spirituality and love connection. Pluto, Mercury, and Saturn are direct, and the asteroids Chiron, Vesta, and Juno are direct in October. We have more forward pace now. We are not as stagnant as September. Let's look into your cards. They are a little creepy, but I love them, and they so fit the October vibes. So let's see what we get. In Cancer, if you'd like a private reading with me, you have access to my calendar. I'm at audreyalison.com. You have options to book lengths of time, and you can select the day that works for you. I have openings the last 2 weeks of October, but I am booked prior to that. Okay, here we go. Cancer. Wow, Judgment. The card of Judgment and ancestors who have passed. You might be returning or connecting to a spiritual side of yourself, or connecting to your ancestry, or learning about your heritage. Please don't judge yourself. I know that's so easy for me to say, but when judgment appears first, it could mean that you are your own worst critic. And that can be kind of front and foremost in your mind, which is not healthy. So we got to see what this is about. Oop. Now we have the Fool, the first card of the tarot. It's actually the cover of this deck. This is interesting because this is the second to last major arcana card, and this is the first. So this suggests a series of development for Cancer. And you know, you never really start over, but you start fresh with all the knowledge that you've accrued from past experience. So there's a strong development Cancer's gone through. Oh, I feel like my voice is even changing with this message. And you don't want to go backwards from judgment to the Fool. You really want to go from the Fool to judgment and progress. So what does this even mean? Starting fresh without doubt or judgment, but you're never starting at zero. You're starting at higher levels because of what you've learned. So what do they even mean? Let's look into this. 10 of fire, 10 of wands. You are not burdened. Okay, your own judgment of yourself is what could be weighing Cancer down, a personal burden of judgment. If that's eliminated, everything else opens up, and there's a complete fresh start for you to embark on here, running through the water. Okay, let's see. Slay the demons, 7 of wands. Protect yourself from yourself. Oh my God. Cancer, the crab. Protect yourself from yourself. Use your shell and remove your harsh judgment. Defend yourself to yourself. If someone else were coming at you with the same thoughts that you have for you, how would you respond to them? So it's kind of like you should take yourself out of your own way, because you're doing a great job. Wow. And the last card that I mentioned, there's only one more higher than the Judgment, and that's the World. And that's her holding the master key to her complete success. The World is finishing what you've started, building something from start to finish. You actually have that here. Look, from start, the first card, to finish, the last major arcana card. She started running out of the sea. It's the same character, and she's now in the house, in the haunted mansion. I mean, things are progressing for you. Don't get detoured with this BS. I'm trapped. I can't do this. I look like hell. I'm judging myself. I'm a burden. No. Lies. 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 Okay. I hope this was helpful for you. I think that you're going to finish what you started probably the year of 2021, June, and pick it back up again thanks to Jupiter. Believe in yourself. I do. I believe in you. All right, Cancer. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.